Many players at post-game press conferences kind of say the same thing. If we did this, if we did that, we could have done this, we would have been better off doing that. So interesting, because I got a text from a friend last night, and he goes, man, do you realize that, and we're having our stats and information team dig this up, but he said that Matthew Stafford is 9-69 lifetime against winning teams. And that sounds crazy.
That sounds crazy.
But I bet you it's right.
By the way, I looked it up.
I bet you he's
I
right.
looked it up. I believe it is right, because I think entering the season it was 8-67, something like that.
So he's 9-69 lifetime against winning teams.
Wait, guys.
Allegedly. We don't have all the information yet. It's still coming in hot off the press.
Jay, just wrap your mind around this for a second. 9-69 is the same thing as 1-7 every 8 games, right? Because 10-70 would be 9-69, virtually the same thing.
To talk about. See,
1-7. So every 8 times you play a winning team, you win once. Now I know he's on the Detroit Lions for a lot of his career.
Seriously though, you've been playing like for 100 years. You can't give me more than that.
Unreal.
Maybe that's why he has a positive vibe. He's like, we're 7-2 right now. I can work out my problems as long as we have a good record.
But the whole point, the whole point of that though, Jay, is this is who he is as of right now. It just seems that way.
Man,
it just seems that way.
He played for a losing franchise. It's hard for a lot of, and I understand there's a lot of onus that goes on the quarterback in order to help this team perpetuate to go to another level. But you play for a bad franchise, man. It takes a long time to figure things out.
No doubt, but I just wonder if that has something to do with the 0-3 record. In other words, like real quick, they were trying to figure out how do you predict who's going to hit clutch in the playoffs in baseball, right? Because they're tiny sample sizes in the playoffs. It's hard to tell. So they took a guy, what they figured out was if a dude hits 300, but he hits 290 against good pitching and 310 against bad pitching, that averages out to 300. Versus a dude who hits 300, but he hits 200 against good pitching and feasts on the bad pitching, 400. Both of them are 300 hitters, but the dude with just a little variation between, he'll hit in the playoffs because he can hit good pitching. I wonder, and the other guy won't. I wonder if that's Stafford. If Stafford looks like it's great, he's fourth quarter comeback man, he's great and this and that, when the competition isn't great. You might be right, Jay, he's on a bad team, so it's not his fault. But isn't that a question out there when you look at that record against winning teams?
He ain't on a bad team now.
And they're 7-2.
And two of the best teams that they played, which was the Arizona Cardinals and now the Tennessee Titans, both of them at home, they walked away with L's, and the offense looks subpar. I'm just, hey, man.
They also beat the Bucks.
As I say, I don't create the news.
And the Bucks have lost 2 games, too.
I just report the news. I don't create it. I just report it.
Well, let's look at the wins, Jay. You're right. Like
look, I get it. You can only play the teams in front of you. The Bears, the Colts, they beat the Bucks, they beat the Seahawks, the Giants, the Lions, the Texans.
I didn't look at the schedule. I did not look at the schedule. I just named 2 teams.
Well, all right, so let me ask you this. Look
at the schedule.
Bucks was a good win.
Yeah. So the Titans. Are you guys saying the Titans are you guys finally going to give them their credit? Are they the real deal, Key?
But the Titans never not got any credit.
I'm asking you, are they the real deal? Are you worried more about the Titans, or are you worried more about the Rams?
I'm not worried about either one of them because the Titans division is not very good.
But the Titans just have 4 big wins, brand names.
Stafford is 8-67 against teams that finished the season with a winning record. Not when they played, but who finished the season with a winning record.
Same thing.
But 8-67, I have news.
Hey, look.
That's worse than 9-69.
Same thing. Ain't no difference. 9-69, 8-67.
No, 8-67 is worse.
Gotta go to break.
It's worse.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.